All right, so there's a fire across the way from our house and a fire behind our house. So this is across the way. I don't know if you can see that, but right across the bay is a gigantic, horrible looking fire. And that's where we live. We're right across from the airport. So I don't know, did something happen? Did a plane crash or something? But then we get this thing in our phone and it says, prepare to evacuate, fire. And then we get this other thing on the phone, you know, kind of like those little Amber Alerts. And it says, bzz, bzz, and it says, evacuate. Now look at that. Here we go. Man, I can see it really big. See if you can see it on this phone now. Straight in front of me is the biggest cloud of smoke that I've seen in a while. I haven't seen anything like this in a long time. Matter of fact, we were driving one day and we saw this, I think in Oklahoma or someplace. So here we go. Good thing I didn't go out in the forest today and record my Sunday message. I had planned to do that. But here we go, straight ahead. Maybe you can see these guys are out here working and they're just looking around. So while I'm recording again, it said be prepared to evacuate, and then it stopped my recording. Okay, maybe you can see out there. So they were doing some burning, and from time to time, I guess the forest agency or something, they'll do a controlled burn. And I'm not crazy about that. I wish they wouldn't. So I'm wondering if this is their mistake, if they did it. Oh, there goes a, behind me I just saw a ambulance going. And let's see. So I'm not worried. We have some trees behind us, but not enough to where I'd worry about us, you know, being burned out of our house. But I'm getting out now, and I sure smell smoke. And there's the smoke. Traffic is moving pretty well, so I think I'll get in my car and drive up and see what I can see, and then drive around and come back. But I don't know if this is showing. Yeah, I guess it is showing up. Here it is, here. It's going all that way. So I guess we'll get in the car and drive up and look and see. I've been around controlled fires like this most of our life. Over there's the forest, but there's the helicopter coming. Boy, what a fun thing, huh? I think we're getting close, folks, to the Lord coming back, and we'll probably see more things like this, more and more. The smell of smoke, I can smell it. The wind is coming from that direction, blowing this way, but there's a gigantic fire across the bay that way, and then a gigantic fire north. So north and west of us is a giant fire. How amazing. So I guess I'll drive up. I'm hearing a helicopter, but I don't see him. But I guess I'll drive up and look at the fire. Here goes. There's the fire. And it's just over that way. Let's see what I can see. And the phone, it feels really far away, but up close we feel like we're pretty close. Well, there's your ambulance there. And every so often they will burn off these woods. So maybe that's what's happened. An ambulance right there. And here we go. Your fire's down that way. Well, it seems like it's far enough away from us that I'm not having to worry about it. But the weird thing is how the power and the cell phone is off. The power went off at the house, and my friend called, and we were talking, and then the cell phone went out. So the first time I've ever seen that we don't have cell service. So is this a big deal? Is this something? I don't know. But it is kind of interesting. So check this one out, get closer to it, and see what we can see. As I get closer, I'm seeing a little bit more and have an idea of where the fire is. It's got to be up by Mary Kitchen's Road. But look at that. Wonder how close I can get to it without, of course, being, dangerous or causing harm to myself or anything like that. Alright, I'll turn it off, and when I get closer, I'll turn it back on. Here's a good example. They burn this off every year, and you can tell how trees or branches are way high up, so you can see up under there. So oftentimes the wildlife or the forestry or whoever they are, they'll do this controlled burning. But what happened? Did they do this? My friend called, and before we got cut off, he said they were doing a controlled burn yesterday. So did it get out of hand and turn off the power and turn off the cell phone? That is really a good question. Like I said, the first time I can ever remember when a cell tower must have burned or something, it got rid of our internet and our phone. And our phones just don't work. So now we're getting closer. Let's see what this thing looks like. You can see the darker color of smoke. Look at that. And there's the police. So that's as far as we can go, pretty much. But how about that? Look at that. So there's the where the devil is, if you will, the hottest part of the fire. And I'll pull in right here. I don't want to get too close, and I'll be able to turn back around. There's the fire. Yep, right there by Mary Kitchen's Road. Helicopter going over. I don't know if I can see it on this, but there's your huge fire that literally took away our cell phone capabilities and our electricity. Zoom in on it, give you a little bit of scale. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can get a little bit closer. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to see. Yeah, I can turn up here. So let's do that. Where they're turning up there, I'll turn. Look how ominous, how dark. I mean, it almost feels like... Let me turn? Yeah, he's gonna let me turn. You see the policeman up there. Let me put this down. He's saying, go ahead and turn, go ahead and turn. Yes, sir, Mr. Policeman. That was interesting. Someone's back there arguing with the policeman about something. Probably wants to get to his house or something. I'll turn around here. Alright, so I'm turning around and going back toward it. There's what we got. What's this thing? It's just very, very dark. So I must be less than a mile away now from that smoke. Back to where I turned, about to turn back and go home. But yeah, some fire. We are in a little bit of a drought here, they say. And over there though, you can see blue skies. So the fire is right over there, straight that way. And let's see. The cop is saying, go ahead and turn right, turn right. So I'll do that. Here comes the policeman. He's saying, you guys, you go ahead. A lot of people here. There it is back that way. A lot of folks lined up, waiting. here comes the fire truck. This is kind of interesting. Yeah. Fire trucks are coming. So what do? Well, you should get over. On 1, 2, 3 fire trucks. Wow. Get over here, let them pass. 2, and there was one farther up and he turned off. Wow. All right, so that was our fire adventure for the day. Hey. Yep, the fire is behind us. Barely see it there in the window. That's the fire. Okay, to get home, I come down this road that I have to go up here and do a horseshoe and come back here in order to turn there to go home. So I'm on my way back home. I just did the horseshoe, and look at the cloud. It goes, wow, from there, since I've been gone, I've only been gone about 20 minutes at the most. You got this huge cloud, and the fire is straight that way where I was. And where I went was, oh, maybe 5-6 miles that way. So the fire is going away from us because we live over here. Now, the interesting thing about this fire is that's Milton, and as soon as I get home, I see that one again right across. So straight across the bay, there's a second fire. So we have 2 fires going. One in Santa Rosa County, one in Escambia County. And these 2 fires are going at the exact same time. I saw a man standing out next to the policeman yelling at him saying, I gotta go that way, I gotta go that way, I gotta go to my house. And the police would not let him. So I pray to God he didn't lose his house from all this. But look, straight across there is the fire in Pensacola. So a fire in Milton and a fire in Pensacola. And it's straight across the bay. And I wonder if I could, don't want to pull into this guy's yard, but I'll try to stay in the cement. But right over there is another fire. And it does not look as bad as this one. Not a lot of dark smoke, but it's bad enough. There's definitely something burning over there. So I think of those fires a couple years, was it last year or the year before, in California, and all those people that lost their homes. And I sure hope this isn't something similar or something like that. So, all right, that was my little report. Robert Breaker reporting to you from Santa Rosa County. And that is the fire report. And man, crazy. Weird times we live in. Thanks for watching. Bye.